think bro got a good 30 minutes.
That's 30 minutes of being generous.
That's it.
Peace, y'all. This is Views from the 7 podcast. This shit got spent some
Are we recording?
I'm joined
I
with...
can't hear nothing.
You can't hear nothing?
Nah.
Mike, we can't... Mike.
Come on, man.
I can hear.
You can hear
I
it?
can hear.
Yeah, you the only one that's deaf.
That's nuts.
Fat ears?
Ivan, ears don't work no more. Fatten your ears.
That's a good one.
You can't hear us?
Nah, I can hear y'all.
Take your headphones off, dude. It don't matter. Ain't no music on.
Yeah, man.
You can hear us
Yeah,
now.
man. Peace, y'all. This is the Views on the 7 podcast. This shit got spent some joint my homeboys. Skinny,
Yeah.
Ivan.
What's good?
We got Wifey in the building.
Ew.
And we got a very, very, very special guest. Homegrown.
Celebrity.
The
Real life celebrity.
She is one half of probably the most beautiful Pittsburgh Steelers couple I've ever seen.
What?
That's a lie.
Hey, the homie Ehhbee in the building. This is a bonus, man. And I'm kind of glad. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a gift from God because last week's was so fucking.
Oh, goodness.
I haven't listened. I haven't gotten a chance to listen.
No, I'm just kidding.
Have you ever sat down and like really had a? Have you ever really like sat down and had a one-on-one with like Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
That's what it felt like.
Cut it out. Dead ass? Y'all.
I didn't get to catch the whole thing because we was recording, but
Just why?
what I did catch.
Perkio. She's on that perk. 3,000.
No,
Y'all listen.
Nah, man. Shout out to her, man. I hope she all right. So what's up, y'all? Oh, man. Shout out to you know what I mean. Shout out to the homie Rod, man. You know what I mean, on a great event. Yeah, that's what I got, man. What's up?
Pack that thing out, man.
Take that thing out, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, all I ain't
Pack that thing out.
Gotta work on your openers though.
Oh.
Everybody ain't
ready to tussle.
Everybody ain't fit for the stage, man.
New Orleans niggas saying tussle.
Shreveport. Yeah, from New Orleans.
Yeah, you from Shreveport. That's that.
That's probably what it is.
That's from Boosie.
No, Boosie from Baton Rouge.
Who from Shreveport?
Nobody.
Oh, well. Maybe they do tussle right there. Man, shout out, man. I think he, you know what I mean? Shout out to bro, man. So,
You're welcome. You're welcome for all three of them laughs you got last night, nigga. You're welcome.
he said, you are the audience. So, hey, man, what up, man?
Nah,
You
man.
here now, man. It's been a long time
Yeah,
coming.
you know, I just want to thank the Lord for y'all allowing me to be here because, you know, since I've been
Here
begging
you go.
to even
Yeah,
sit
you
down
see
and
this
have a
type of
conversation
shit.
with y'all, I didn't even have to be on views. Last time I was here, I hit Dante,
Yeah.
and then he didn't respond.
Oh, that's nuts.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
That's not about right.
Wow.
He didn't.
What?
You do not be responding all the time.
Yes, stop it. It's only certain people I don't
Oh,
respond
he
to.
Hollywood?
And I was one of them.
He
That's
Hollywood?
Yeah,
He
that's
be-
a goddamn
you
lie.
know-
If he's tired, he's checked out. He ain't.
Like last week.
Yeah. Like, don't even, like, even family knows, like,
That's
they ain't gonna call
nuts.
him first. If they do.
That's
I hit him before I came. I was like, I'm going to be in town. I'm coming to surprise Miss Nadine for his birthday, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then I
Oh,
said, I
shit.
just want to say hi to y'all. He was like, oh, yeah. I hit him.
Oh, that's crazy. She
Y'all
ain't say-
seen each other
she ain't
that-
say
that
nothing
time, though,
about
didn't
the
y'all?
show. She ain't say nothing about the show.
No,
she said she
I
wanted
didn't.
to see us.
I didn't say anything about the show. I'm just saying it's hard to get to see y'all, period. Let alone be
that's
on
why
the
we
show.
came. I shared a moment with you. We listened to Sugar Free together. 2 hours.
I'm not doing it.
No, but shout out to Ehhbee, man. It meant a lot because when we went, see, people think I'll be bullshitting. Like I'm really fucked up out here. So we had to join this shit, and I'm trying. I am trying to fucking. Hey man, how y'all doing, man? I'm trying. Man, I wanted to find a corner so bad. I just wanted to find, she was like, "You going through it, huh?" I was like, "Yeah."
I asked Shayna first. I'm like, boy, look at it. He's struggling, ain't he? She was like, yeah. So I was like, you want to come sit over here?
Nigga, I
He's
talked
like,
to
no, I'm good. I know you want to sit down.
I talked to the homie Kev about stepping for 30 minutes. For 30 minutes.
Bro, get his power tap on.
Well, I just like, man, hey, I gotta find me a quarter, man. And then the Sugar Free came on. I said, "Yep."
You want feeling the sugar free?
Hell, dog, because when the sugar free came on, that's when the niggas start rolling through. I said, yep.
Turned to a 2 Chainz mixtape.
Yep.
I haven't stuck it out though.
I did. Only because you
Literally and figuratively.
Literally only because you was in
You
town.
literally didn't have to though. I had a headache. I had my shoes off in the corner. I was gonna have sleep.
If you'd have been like, let's get out of here, I'd have been like,
I couldn't leave.
wow, yeah.
I couldn't leave.
That's crazy. You got to be at an event for a friend and it's super trash. Not saying his event was trash, but have you ever went to one?
Yeah.
And it was super trash, but you got to stay because you feel
To
obligated.
the end.
That's
I was just
crazy.
tired because the time difference, and I had been running all day, so I was tired.
Shout out to those.
Anytime
friends.
you come out here, you on a move though.
Yeah.
Just
That's how it's supposed to
when
be.
you're a celebrity, you got a lot of people. to see when you come to
No.
town.
Literally every time, 9 times out of 10, when I come here, it's for a funeral, and that's why I was telling my mom I'm tired of coming home. Like, that event was like one of very few good trips. Like, so
It was a happy moment.
I always, because me and wifey was talking about relocating for a long time until Texas froze and shit, and I was like, nah, I'm cool.
don't let that do that to you.
Oh, you can't get abortions out there no more. They off the list.
But you know that's fucked up.
well-
Everybody's talking about men speaking for the women and shit. The scammers out here finna win. Now they finna really get the basketball players and shit. Now the hoes, they get a basketball player. Bang bang. Couple hoes in the condom.
Or the boosters, them playing B's gonna go like $70 now.
Oh, yeah.
You get your hands on
And
playing
That
B.
already has happened.
What?
That has already
They
happened.
start treating that shit like activists.
They
you can't
are
get your hands
stocking up on that
that
stuff like they did tissue and stuff during the
Can't be
pandemic.
mad at them. Cannot be mad at them.
It don't work.
You have to
mean
be
it
like
don't
a certain
work?
weight
I got
level.
a plan B, baby. It don't work. A whole child.
Somebody owe you $40.
They said that it doesn't work if you're over 150 pounds or something like that too. So like,
Wait, whoa.
yeah, that's out.
Your
I'm
weight
out of there.
determines
Yeah.
if the pill works, so you gotta take an
Yeah.
extra one.
I don't know if that's true though, because Plan B stopped
I would think, right?
the baby from happening on my end, and I know she's over 150.
Yeah, I'm.
She probably just wasn't ovulating. Cause I got a lot to do with it too. Like if you're ovulating and your egg is ready,
Yeah.
ain't no plan B ain't finna stop that. You
See,
finna get that
I'm
baby.
mad.
I'm one of them ones
I feel
where
cheated.
I'm one of them ones where it's either you gonna get an abortion or you ain't.
So
I'm
you're
not-
not.
I'm not the
you don't-
Plan B's and shit like that.
That's
and
a
then she
cheaper
be,
option.
Nah, because I'll be thinking like, well, if the baby survives,
What?
What?
I don't know.
I know what he said.
Like something
I don't want to finish this.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna finish the
You know what I'm
sentence.
saying?
I don't want
You know what I'm
to
saying?
do
We
that. I
seen
know
him
what he
in
said.
we seen him in the lunchroom. You know what I'm saying? We seen him in the lunchroom
Oh
in the
my
wheelchair, man.
god.
Hi, Dante.
Stupid.
Good morning, Dante.
Oh my god.
That's definitely not true.
You know what I'm saying? I know how corrupt I was. We had all the homies in the cafeteria.
And
banging.
Cheyenne,
They was all banging.
please stop.
What? They was all banging.
Please stop, because you telling the truth too. That's crazy.
One was from, I remember two vividly. One was from Gerson. One was from 6-0. He would do those with 6.
Oh my god.
Good.
Oh no.
Shout out to him, man. I love that shit too. That's why, you know what I mean? You get on the internet, niggas be like, hey, they be bullying the, you know what I mean? They be bullying the homies. And I'm like, I ain't know that. They was trying to get pussy and all that.
Special needs kids was?
What? Hell yeah.
That's nuts.
We was trying to do all that, man. They was, shit, we ain't.
Wait, y'all was trying to fuck on the special needs girl?
No, we was trying to get them. Oh my God. We were trying to get them, you know what I'm saying? Some, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, shit.
You know? Because a lot of the chicks in high school had already priced their pussy out the game
I think I
anyway.
definitely got a special needs homie with a couple babies.
What?
We got
Oh
one.
my god, wait.
We got one.
Wait.
Giving this nigga some pussy.
We got a couple.
Wait.
The homie got a
I know
couple.
who you talking about.
The homie got a couple.
Y'all,
The homie with the chicken wings that makes chicken wings.
The homie got a couple, man.
The homie got a chicken wing. and he
Somebody
make
out
chicken
there for
wings.
everybody.
He got a couple
I've
kids.
never seen
He got a
special
couple
needs
kids,
kid
bruh.
with-
He has a couple children.
I'm not talking about autism. I don't think even autism is in special needs anymore. That's just my opinion. I think they're some of the smartest kids.
They are.
I'm
That's,
talking about-
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
I'm talking
that's
about
a
the
fact.
ones that really like,
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You got to
Homie
put the
got
thing around them and then learn lunch.
The homie got a chicken wing.
The homie got a couple babies.
The chicken wing was fast though. I seen him giving nigga a left. I was like, with the chicken wing?
So like, is it hereditary? Like, is it Chicken Wing Jr.?
No, you know what it look like?
Like, oh, that's that daddy. That's that daddy's baby right there.
Remember on Total Recall, the black dude that when he took his arm off, and the motherfucker had the arm, he got the same arm. Go watch the first Total Recall. Go look at the nigga arm. He got the same
That'd be
arm.
dope. If I had a little arm, I gotta put my birth.
We got babies, man.
He got two kids, right?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Y'all niggas nuts. Shout out to him,
wait,
man.
you said you started talking about relocating.
Short
into the
leg,
breed.
short arm. He got a baby.
Yeah, I always felt like I would struggle with it. So me and wifey was always talking about when we retire, we were retiring to Houston.
Okay.
And then Houston froze. It was like, change the place.
That wasn't Houston. That was Dallas, Fort Worth.
No, it was Texas.
It was
Yeah,
all Texas?
like
Okay.
it's too hot for y'all to be freezing. But
Fact.
I would struggle with it. So say I did move somewhere, right? And I had to come back home. Niggas would hate me because I ain't got enough time to be getting pulled.
That's why you don't. Most people, when they visit, they tell the people they plan to see, and they don't say anything else. I'm here. I'm in and I'm out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what happens. Everybody feels like you have to come to them. Like I've already flown here. Like I can't. You can come to where I am, and most people aren't going to do that. So I just don't say anything. I never post when I'm coming home.
Because I don't like it when niggas be like,
So don't be telling me. Tell the famous people.
I'm coming to Vegas.
Shut up.
I'm coming to Vegas. I gotta you gotta show me around. Well, I don't even respond back.
I ain't never got niggas.
Well, you would get that when you move to your new city. You have no idea how many. I don't mind. I tell people I ain't going out. Like I'm not going out. I'll tell you where to go, especially to eat. I really don't know like the hot spots going out and stuff unless you're trying to do like Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
But I get that. You get that in your new city. It doesn't matter if you move, they're gonna ask you what to do when they come visit there.
I know next time I go, I want to really get into the food because the one spot was a little overrated.
Who?
And that was the only really spot we went to.
What spot?
Where did we go to? With the turkey leg.
Oh, yeah. We could have made that at home.
They got one of them out here.
It's not the same.
You been to it?
No,
No, but it's just not the
yeah,
same
like
people.
niggas be bringing Harold's chicken out here and shit. No, you know what I mean? I need that real shit. I don't want
Didn't
team,
White Castle come out here?
I don't want Team White Castle. I want
It's a few of them here.
It's three of them, ain't it?
I've never had that.
White Castle.
I never.
And I didn't want to try it here. I don't want to try it here in Vegas.
I did
so
have the
just didn't
donuts
try
though.
it.
The donuts are fire.
Where?
Where?
White Castle. They got the.
You went there and got donuts?
No, they. You know what I mean. Based upon on what I do and shit, they came out and gave us something for free.
Ah, okay.
That's
And I
why
was like,
he be out there snacking.
All right, that's right. That's right.
The donuts.
supposed
The
to
donuts is
dieting.
fire. The donuts is fire. I would never eat a burger from
So
them.
you gained all your weight on the job?
Well, I gained a good amount of weight on this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, they be giving out burritos, all kinds of shit. I'm like, what you eat today? Because it's still a lot of stuff in here.
That's where no dead ass. That's where I gained the majority of my weight at. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You service the customer real good and shit. And sometimes they pay you by bringing you out food. And it so happened to be a big ass burrito every day.
With a Coke.
That is wild.
Sometimes even for the family, I done brought some home.
They good too, but still, like,
Burrito
say
from
no.
There's a spot on Owens and Civic Center. Probably the best burrito I've ever had in my life. It's in the hood.
Owens and Civic Center.
I'm trying to think of word.
That what you know? Woodline? Wait,
Eastern.
where we at?
Eastern.
Right?
It's Eastern.
That's Eastern.
That's
That's
what
Eastern.
it turns into, man. Civic Center, man. Okay.
Okay.
I don't say
Owens and-
Eastern until you
Eastern and
cross.
Owens.
It's like,
Okay,
It's like 19 different Mexican spots.
I used to live over there.
Okay, so if you on the
I used to live in Woodridge.
ooh,
Mm.
if you goddamn shit, talk about the trenches. God damn shit.
That's why she like to fight now.
For real.
I grew up in Rose Garden. Niggas looked at nigga when niggas heard that, they was like, oh,
The ghetto.
for real, nigga. But
That
it's
move,
it's
that move
it's
to Houston was
corner-
necessary. Nigga.
It's a El Salvadorian. El Salvadorian.
El Salvador.
Is that what they call?
El Salvador.
Yeah, they part of the barges too. They're El Salvadorian. But it's
So they got pupusas there.
it's a corner store. It's a corner store right on the corner.
Yeah.
So you got, if you cross the street, there's a 7-Eleven and a McDonald's.
Yeah.
The other side of the street, there's a corner store right there, and then there's a restaurant right next to it in the cut.
That is pupusas, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the name of it?
Pupuseria is what they call it.
A fucking
And
one.
pupusas are so good.
I've never had one.
So,
They're fire. They're really good.
I mean, how you I'd be telling you all the time, I miss the videos, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the black man out here really putting it down, Every time she used to post a video and shit, hubby was smoking her. Said, yeah, look at what jigger is. You know what I'm saying? I used to share that shit with pride. Like, nigga, look at that. It's a black man right there. Shit. But how you the TikTok journey?
It's still going. I haven't been taking care of TikTok like I should.
Yeah.
I haven't been on there like I used to be. I'm gonna get back on there though. I keep telling them like so.
Why you stop?
So you doing your IG? You say you doing your IG?
I didn't try to stop. I was trying to make sure that I was more nigga shit, man. That's crazy. So no. What I was trying to do is make sure that I was doing the kind of like day in the life. Like I'm not a good multitasker.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing one thing, I'm doing one thing. And then TikTok kind of just fell by the wayside because Instagram I don't necessarily have to post, but I can be on my story. I'm in my story raggedy.
Yeah.
I'm in my bed on my bonnet. I'll be on TikTok really raggedy, but I was having to actually post. It was just too much going back and forth. I wasn't saving the stuff from Instagram and taking it to TikTok like I should have been.
Yeah.
And so, but I show up over there sometimes. I posted over there today. I posted a reel on Instagram yesterday, and I was like, damn, I didn't post it to TikTok, so I posted that today.
Mm-hmm.
But
you got TikTok the second.
Come on, don't do that.
Now,
I had told wifey, I'm sorry, I showed wifey yesterday because Twitter was my number one at first.
Yeah.
And now I done slowly gravitated towards the Instagram stories. So I was showing wifey yesterday, I've been showing her the numbers. Like my numbers in my stories have kind of quadrupled.
Yeah, you got the homie Kita in there. Kita.
Fuck that nigga, man. And I love him, but goddamn, at some point you got to get out the kitchen.
He do
Oh,
work, bro.
so they came from you talking shit about him.
No, just in general, the consistency in my Twitter story, my Instagram stories, the numbers have quadrupled. So I don't even kind of use the timeline. I don't know the last time I've scrolled even down my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I just be in the stories, and most of my Instagram interaction comes from my stories.
Mm-hmm.
So the shit that I would usually say on Twitter, I'll put it on Instagram. But yeah,
I think a lot of people are like that though, because I'm like that as well. And you'll see Instagram has changed. So at first you'll see everybody in the on the feed, and you get thousands of likes, and then you see the likes going down and then the story views are way up high.
Yeah.
So it just kind of, I don't know what changes it, because I don't really scroll.
the algorithm, whatever they're trying to push at the time, that's what gets the most attention. You'll start seeing the stories more often, or you'll start seeing the reels.
Yeah, I
Reels
think that
pushed to
has
the forefront.
They when they change the way it looks, for a lot of people, it's they updated. I don't really know how to do it, and where the stories are. It's right up at the top,
Mm-hmm.
so everybody is kind of in the stories.
It's them
And
ads.
they
Tired of seeing them ads.
tired of seeing the ads. Yeah,
my
most
God.
definitely tired of seeing the ads, and you
the ass or the ad?
ads ADS.
Oh, okay.
And it's suggested because you liked it,
Never
and so
get
you get
tired of seeing
9
ads.
different who is this? I don't
Right,
even know who
I'm
this
not
is.
even
Yeah.
following
But see,
them.
I'm for that though. I see a lot of people complaining about the Instagram timeline now and shit. I'm for that though. I'm still really anti TikTok, and maybe just because I just feel like I don't want to be the old nigga on there. But I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna be the old nigga
but
on there.
You go? Oh, you about to go over there?
I'm definitely cool with TikTok now.
because we, you know what I'm saying? We got our shit.
man.
We got our shit on there. We got the views, TikTok and shit. Ain't none of us on that motherfucker.
Yeah, you have to
TikTok
be in your comments. You put y'all hot takes, something that is gonna get the people going.
Yeah.
Put it on there, put the clip on there, and make sure and you be in your comments, they gonna either hate you or they gonna love you, and either way they gonna come.
But the reason I feel like people have fell in love with TikTok is because of the algorithm. Like, you see such a variety of different things from people that you don't know. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? At first on Instagram, it was kind of like, man, I'm seeing the same fucking people over and over. There's only so many times I can see you walking out of a pool.
and TikTok though, they give you, like, anybody's page can blow up on TikTok. Anybody. It's like Instagram is manicured. Everybody looks a certain way. That the aesthetics are big. It's not that way on TikTok. Yeah. Like I said, I be busted all the time on TikTok, and it just is what it is. Yeah. You know, anybody can. If either they just, you would be perfect because you'd be raggedy.
I'm gonna be the only nigga not on TikTok.
You gotta get on there.
TikTok cool, bro.
It is.
I wasn't for it either.
Asians in my phone, man. Can't have the Chinese people in my phone.
And they ended anyway.
Do it.
You know what I do? Pick wifey phone right on up and go right to TikTok to see what's going on. And I don't even be responding and shit. I just be looking, you know what I'm saying? I just be looking on there and then.
But you finna make a profile.
If the people take the time to comment on your stuff, you need to respond.
I think at this point, you know, we can't ignore it. So that's really I'm not gonna be on there. But you know what I mean, to be on the view shit. And I think that's just where everything is at this point.
TikTok, they trying to get TikTok out of here. They trying to make laws to get TikTok out of here.
They hating.
They trying to get them niggas.
Well, that's because it's owned by China and shit.
Yeah,
it's owned by China. It's a data thing. But all they gonna do is make their own. Like, China got their own version of Instagram.
But it's also because there are so many people from so many regions of the world that are talking, and information is being shared. Yeah. That they not putting in, like, mainstream media stuff that, you know. Yeah. And so you find out on TikTok and you're like, damn, nigga, you lied on this TV. I don't even gotta go. I just go to TikTok. I learned how to fold a fitted sheet on TikTok. I was like,
I seen that. But that's on YouTube too, though.
You can find
anything on TikTok. My pen, I have a white comforter on my bed, and it messed up my bed. I went on TikTok and found out how to get the ink spot out. Like, it's like, who needs a dad when you got TikTok?
That's nuts.
You learn everything.
So when did you find out, like, okay, I got some shit that really works? First video Jamal smoked you in?
Come on now. Okay, let's do that first. Let's do that first. So let's tell the story. So Jamal, I will
datas, homie.
For real.
You stay the news.
So I would bring the dance to him, be like, let's do this dance. Like, all right, cool. We would be trying to learn the dance together. And he would literally take, I'm not over exaggerating when I tell you it's like 973 times. He would do it over and over and over again. But first, when he first starts out, he's playing. So I'm learning it. I got it. Okay, now it's hot. Yeah. So by the time he gets it and by the time he want to kill it, I'm hot. I got a headache, and I got an attitude. So then I'm just like, whatever. As long as you get it right, whatever. When you get it right, I'll put it out there. I don't even care. So that's what it is. Jamal, don't be killing me. I wish he was here to tell you that.
Either way, he's smart because he looks better.
Whatever. Whatever.
How does it
the behind the scenes story?
How does it feel to have that level of, I don't know, notoriety, celebrity? I don't know what you want to call it, but like you say, you've been places and people just. You say you went to Florida. To a game in Jacksonville and somebody recognized you there. Like, how does that feel to be in a whole nother state and the motherfucker be like, that's so and so?
Yeah. Honestly, I'll be looking for something to crawl under.
Why?
I don't know.
I feel it.
I'm just me. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It feels funny. It does. I think it's cool. I'm like, oh, that's tight. Last night I was at my uncle's house at the repast, and some girl walked up and was like, oh, it's the girl from TikTok. And I was like, I don't.
Yeah, it's cringe.
I don't know. It's not a bad. I don't want to crawl into something because I feel bad. It's just like.
But you was at your family event, so this was family.
No, I don't know that girl. I don't know who she was.
Cousin.
She didn't know you either. Shit.
But
y'all been in the same family all these years.
Nah,
nobody knew each other.
Family reunions,
right? That she wasn't. I don't think she was related to us. I think she was related to my aunt, my uncle's wife. she came in with one of her nieces. So I don't know if it was a friend of hers or a cousin of theirs or something. I don't know who she is, but you know. So when she said it, I was just like,
it's cringeworthy to
but
me. But
it feels good. We were in New Orleans and we were walking up. We were on Bourbon and a girl said something to me, asked me if she could take a picture with me, and I was just like, yeah, like it's weird, but I'm like, dang, that's kind of tight. It feels good, but it's just like I don't know. I don't think I could ever get used to that.
You a celebrity
because I feel like Ebony. Like I always say, I'm just Ebony from Vegas. I'm Ebony from the West Side.
But you able to like reach people across the world. Like now that I be on TikTok, like you will be like, oh, I seen this person and I think this was a dope person. TikTok will find her for you.
Yeah.
Like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like we could do that in Vegas. We live here. I can find anybody in Vegas. You can find motherfuckers across the world. Like,
yeah.
So I think that's dope. Like to be able to have that.
I found I didn't get to talk to him, but my 5th grade teacher. I don't know if you saw that video. It was
That's dope.
Something, I don't know, somebody was like, tell us about somebody that you're upset with or something from your childhood. And I said my 5th grade teacher. Or I'm not upset with him that I wanted to thank. And I had a fight with a boy in 5th grade. He put cupcake in my hair and this was like the class clown, the semi-bully of the class. And our teacher was a black guy. He didn't like him either. He was a little white dude. He didn't like him either. So when he let us fight longer than he was supposed to, you know, because he didn't like the boy. Yeah. And so I was like, I want to thank you for that.
Let me get my licks in.
Yeah, let me get my licks in. And it's crazy because I graduated, he graduated from Cheyenne. And we ended up, when you come down, you get your diploma or whatever, you come down the stairs, the guy and the girl, that's who I ended up with.
Oh, that's crazy.
And he was like, thank you for beating me up in 5th grade.
I only got one teacher, Miss.
That's
so he
crazy.
didn't grow up to be a racist?
No, he didn't. I don't know. He might be, but he said, thank you for beating me up in the 5th grade because I was like really bad. I'm like, you really were bad. But I reached out to my 5th grade teacher. He got the message, but he's not on TikTok. And then he had a death in his family or something. So it just kind of, I never got to talk to him.
But it's still, that's what I'm saying. Like shit like that is dope. You able to reach whoever you want around the world. Like,
well, somebody find Miss Campbell for me, goddammit.
Get on TikTok and ask.
Who's Miss Campbell?
Miss Campbell was my 2nd grade teacher.
Was she bad or something?
She was the stern black. I mean, I think 2nd grade was the only year like I had no issues.
Get on TikTok and ask. You can
through and through.
Tell the school, tell the year. Get on there.
Nah, because TikTok's not gonna respond to us normal people like they do you.
We got you. You got that kind of pull.
You've been on TMZ how many times?
Ooh, TM Bundy.
We're not talking about me. We talking about
Definitely
you
been
right
on
now.
TMZ.
And Vinci got more.
Whoa.
No, you good.
You good. You good. Go ahead.
Diane got more blue checks for friends than I ever seen in my life.
On where?
IG.
Facts.
I don't know them people. Like they don't communicate with me.
Only got one blue check that I communicate with. On mine, I think.
I got 2, and I got 3, and one of them is Jamal Smith. That nigga from Vegas.
Yeah.
That's my only blue check.
Blue checks that I conversate with. Just Danny Boy.
Hey.
The Danny Boy?
Hey.
Tupac Danny Boy, yeah.
Hey. That's nice.
You and Danny Boy still communicating?
Why, nigga?
What you mean, why?
What y'all talking about?
No, it's just like, no, he be, you know what I mean? He'll respond to a story. You know what I me like, just that type of shit.
In the story, huh?
Hey.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. Crazy as a motherfucker.
I see you still funny, Mr. Spence.
Look, I nigga, look.
Mr. Spence.
Look, I ain't fit for dick.
Why you? How you know?
Boy, he crazy as a motherfucker. I know it is. I go to the dentist, boy, my motherfucking cheeks lock right up.
Wait, did you know that the dentist can tell if you suck dick before you go to the dentist? You know they can tell.
No, I didn't know that.
There's a video I found out on TikTok. If he said on Valentine's Day there are something in the back of your throat that they can tell that are like a little bit bruised.
Yeah, the lady next door, her shit collapsed for.
Well, damn, not that, but the dentist can tell.
How did you learn that much about the lady next door?
Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
So, FYI.
Yeah, stay on my business.
Okay.
Like what?
That's
you can find out anything on TikTok. Like, I don't. When I'm on, I was never gonna go to TikTok because I thought it was a kid app too. But I don't follow all them. Like I don't follow none of them dancing motherfuckers. I follow more people that's like educational that teaches you something, whether it's about animals or shit like that. Like I follow them.
Dances on all your words.
Probably. I follow them. I don't follow the kid shit, like the dancing shit.
Yeah.
And Ebony don't dance that much no more, so it'd be cool to follow her now. If she was still doing all the trendy ass dances, I probably would be like,
You know what's crazy? I didn't do all the trendy dances. We didn't even do. We used to pick and choose which ones. We didn't do a lot of them.
oh, okay. You don't do none of that shit.
Cause Jamal be acting crazy. I can't be on his time.
You be exploiting the homie sometime.
Exploiting him.
Treating him like Juneteenth, man.
Please explain. Please explain.
Juneteenth in Walmart, goddammit.
Like, oh, we see husband again. We see the hubby again. Like,
If that's who they want to see, I'm
like
sure.
she
I was like black love goals.
Good. I hate that, but yeah.
Why?
That's cringy to me.
You don't want to be relationship goals?
No.
Why?
I don't want to be.
Shot 16? A little over 16, right?
We've been together for 16, and
I seen the women kind of liking your pops too when you was posting your pops.
Man, cut it out.
Pop still got the hoops.
Pop still got the juice.
Ooh, they got them hoop rings, nigga. Them hoop rings undefeated, nigga. I said, boy, hey, look, when I turn 40, I'm going right to the hoop rings.
My dad
not letting those go.
Nah, he's 58. He got them on lock. He ain't letting them
That's
go.
my pops.
He got those.
My dad know your dad.
Yeah, her and my pops know each other.
Yeah.
Your pops with a hoop ring?
Yeah.
And the turtleneck.
That's my old nigga shit, man.
Wait, when I turn 40, nigga, I'm going right to the hoop rings.
Yeah, he wear them.
That's nasty.
And he don't care. You get a certain age when you wear the team shoes. Like, he a 49er shoe you to death.
Jesus Christ.
You see my new shoe? He'll send us a picture of it like, oh, you like these?
He got the 49er J's?
I don't know if he has them anymore, but he
Yikes.
did. But I don't think he threw those away. But he has some, they like, I don't know what they are. They some.
Them niggas with the team J, like whatever team they like, Jordans is wild.
But it's only old dudes. It's their generation. It's their class. They wear that.
That is wild.
Your pops wear one hoop ring or two? Because back
He
in the
wears
day,
two.
He wears two.
One in each ear.
Huh?
One in each ear.
But before it was like you could only wear the left earring.
Yeah, because it meant something.
If you wore two, it meant you was
The hoop earrings.
Danny boy.
The hoop earrings.
Meant you was Danny
Maybe
boy.
the small hoops though. Come on now.
The hoop earrings. What's the one shit that wrap around your neck?
The herringbone.
I just wish
The rope.
the horseshoe,
The horseshoe.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
The horseshoe.
You gotta pull the thing out and put it in.
And
Hello?
Please let that
and
go.
the Frohawks, boy, they got the 40 and up club and a chokehold.
Yeah.
and the phone clip.
That's wild.
The big ass phone clip.
My dad don't got a phone.
I mean, you right there. You right there.
I got one.
He getting ready.
I mean,
I
He
got
getting
one. I
ready
ordered
to-
me one
he
like
finna
3-4
suit
months
up.
ago.
He finna suit up.
Nah, the hoop earrings is out. them days over with. I had one in 10th grade. I did. I had one in 10th grade.
I'll fuck with those.
I'm going straight to the hoop ring when I'm done. What?
At 40?
It's a rite of
You
passage.
might as well get the rope. You might as well get the
I
rope.
already got one grade, nigga. I'll be looking at my barber like, you better not touch my shit.
Oh, you keep yours.
Yeah, he needs to leave that alone. I like
clear.
that.
Am I goatee?
I
I got
clip
one.
mine. I
That's
clip
why I ain't
mine.
cut my goatee.
I clip mine every few days.
Really?
Boy, you crazy.
I'm
we know
waiting on
you
Jamal to
old.
get
What are
some,
you
but
doing?
he has orange hairs in his. So
My shit starting to get a little.
Yeah.
I got hella
Starting to get
orange
a little-
hairs.
yeah.
Starting to get a
orange
little
hairs
white
too?
under here.
I got hella orange hairs. I done had them for a while.
That's
like,
our white side
in
coming
my
out.
hair
Yep.
and shit.
That's your white side.
Even before I had locked my hair up, I was starting to get. I had a bunch of them motherfuckers.
Oh, that white people side coming out.
Cause I ain't dying. And
My
niggas be
daughter
looking
here is
crazy
Sandy
with the jet
Brown, my
black.
baby.
The jet black be looking nuts.
That hair be all fried and crispy.
The jet black be looking nuts.
Nah, for
Women
real.
can get away with it. You know what I mean? Women look nice with they shit.
Oh, the Beijing?
Cause they can do different colors. Niggas be going jet black. It be black.
Going to dye their hair
come
to
on,
black.
That's the Beijing.
yeah. That shit look nuts.
That shit high too. That shit costs a lot.
Yeah,
It
You-
looks
so when you
terrible.
start getting the gray hairs, you gonna dye your hair?
No.
You might as well. You get the spray.
Whatever God's will is, you gotta let it be done. Every time the nigga put that shit on my hair, I just be looking like, please.
don't
You
know.
haven't told that man to stop putting that on your head.
I just let him. And I go.
Why? Why are you subjecting yourself?
I go right home and shampoo that shit out. Why? I don't know why. Because I didn't ask you to start. So I'm just.
I got that candy paint dripping.
No, and then yesterday the nigga did the pencil shit. I'm like, what is he doing?
Oh no, you got a gray hair in the back.
I can't get to the hairs. I can only get to the ones in the front, but the ones in my beard, every time.
You should leave them.
You really should.
The only thing that'll fuck me up as I age, and I hope it don't, because I be looking at my pops and it ain't hit him yet, is if the George Jefferson. I'll be dead ass walking around here like what's y'all man's name?
Who?
Stevie?
Nah. What's y'all man's name? Like he got all it's basically all bald, and then the braid is braided over the bald.
Chops.
Yeah.
So if you start going bald, you gonna cut the dreads off?
And that is when we gonna get a divorce.
What do you mean? No, listen, don't divorce her.
Don't divorce her.
Nah, that's
she's mean.
That's great.
I'm definitely gonna be bitter, but
she's mean. Listen, she's mean.
Yeah, I would probably. Man, I don't know. I hope I just don't touch my hair. Anything else can go.
Are you keeping the braid? Are you keeping the locks?
I'm keep a hat on.
Nah, not living in Vegas.
Shit, what niggas do it all the time? Niggas be walking around, skinny do it with beanies.
I do walk around with beanies.
It be 130 degrees outside. They have a beanie on.
Why? What is that? Like you got a Linus type of thing on? You got a complex?
I haven't worn my beanie in a while.
You know, Linus had the blanket. I just want to know.
I don't think I wore my beanie really through this summer at all. Like probably once, but I really don't wear my beanie as much. I haven't worn my beanie.
Listen, yesterday I thought my feet. I don't know if you ever felt like it's like a bunch of things like needles just sticking. That's how it felt on my feet. I'm like, it's hot as fuck out here.
It's dry heat too, man. Dry heat.
It don't feel as bad as you normally do though.
What?
It don't feel as bad.
Yesterday, I literally almost passed out at my uncle's house. I had to go. I'm like, dude, this is crazy. We didn't grow up in no heat like this. I don't care what nobody say. It didn't feel like this.
Well, we had water hoses and water balloons and shit. Now we just walking out straight naked. It's nothing. No. Now we ain't wet or nothing. You know what I mean?
Not prepared. Just showing up. Just like fuck it, we gotta live through it.
But I'm born and raised though, and I'll never be used to it. I'll never get used to it.
You can't.
It's just some shit you can't.
You can't. Like, it's not where your body get adjusted to that.
But you know what? The thing that I do appreciate about the heat out here is that it's dry heat. Like it's not humid. Like when I go back, when we do go back to San Diego and it's hot out there, like it could be 80 degrees, 80, 90 degrees, but it's humid as fuck. And they don't have air conditioning in all of the like the houses and stuff.
San Diego like that too?
Yeah. So they
That's
you don't get the breeze from the beach. No, it's hot as fuck in here. This is inland. It's hot.
That's nuts. See, that's one of them things about Vegas you don't appreciate till you go somewhere else. Like air conditioning and heating is standard everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like when you go other places, it's like, oh, we only have like heating. What do y'all do in the summertime?
Exactly. So we're literally only uncomfortable when we're walking from the car to a building, because once you get into the building, you straight.
So that shit nuts. That shit nuts. It's like a lot of creature comforts that you realize that we have here.
What kind of comforts?
Creature comfort.
Okay.
Thought I fucked up, didn't you?
Yeah, it sounded like that tongue was fat.
They could be at the gym doing tongue exercises.
It's tongue good, baby.
That's something we had to get used to, like
tongue ups.
Just like stuff, everything being 24 hours, moving out of state. But now when I'm here, I'm programmed now. You better get to the store before 9 or you out of there.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
But even little shit like you go places.
We don't even got 24-hour spots all the time out here no more. That shit sucks.
Really?
Go ahead.
Yeah, since COVID. They like
Walmart not 24 hours
y'all
no
like
more.
the rest of the
That's
world.
heartbreaking because that used to be the best time to shop.
My mama
at like 2 in the morning. At like 2 in the morning.
That's when my mama used to go grocery shopping 2, 3 in the morning because nobody was there.
Nobody was there. I used to love it. No, but even shit like street lights. We take street lights for granted here. You go other places, nigga, it's like sections of the city where it's dark. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing now? What is going on here?
Or even buying liquor on Sundays, because some places you can't do that at all.
Texas.
Either. Yeah, no liquor on
the
Sundays.
whole state like that?
Mm-hmm. If you don't get your liquor by the liquor store closed, I think at 9 o'clock on Saturday.
On Saturday night? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there are places you can get it, but it's,
moonshine.
Have you ever had any authentic moonshine? Ever?
No.
Yeah, we have.
Whatever that shit.
No, not in. That's factory made.
Somebody just say, why your homie boo that man off stage?
Nah, that shit was.
They need to let that alone. Leave that alone.
Had
Why
that
you
man.
bringing up old shit?
Had that man asking people, was he funny?
Say, hey, man, y'all ever been in Vegas, man? They put a limit on the window, man.
He was from Memphis?
He was from
Shreveport.
but
That's
you know
he
he-
was Shreveport.
Oh, why you saying mine like that? I thought
That's what he was doing.
He was country. He's not a good person though. I wouldn't look at his Instagram. He was making fun of like special needs people. So he's just not a good person.
He lost me when he said that people out
Somebody
here baking
came.
cookies.
I got to take this off because somebody said the same reason you was chanting for Rod while that man was on stage. Let me take this off, man, because niggas are starting to get ignorant. So,
But what he said about baking the cookies in the car,
I tuned that nigga all the way out.
I was done at that point. Like, hey, nobody does that out here. That's not a
I
thing.
gave Rod fair warning. Like I can only hold these booze for so long, my nigga. I can only hold these booze for so long they coming.
Yeah. So do you feel like because I get this because you were talking about, you know, to me it's cringy. Like I was just at work and yesterday somebody randomly was like, man, y'all niggas was crazy. Was she on them perks?
Somebody at work asked you that?
Yeah, that's somebody I had never knew, you know what I mean, that listening shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you know what I mean, weird to me, you know what I mean? Like when my mom bring it up, my mom can be she's like me. Like she can be kind of like a overshare a little bit, right? So every time
an overshare?
now, like on the show sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You mean with like information?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So like, so I remember she done did this like the last 2 times, right? So me and wifey had a basketball game. She comes, we out at the basketball games, and she told me my sister got a new job, right? And so I said, where her? I said, yeah, where's sis work at? She said, man, she work at this sex store, man. I didn't already got a few of them. Y'all should go. What?
Wow.
Ma, what are we doing? Wow. Right? So
In front of everybody.
yeah, like, what the fuck?
It's just regular. Like,
but do you feel like people start to use you because of the success they think you have? Or they attempt to?
Yeah. Like, so people will ask me, it's I don't know if they are trying to. I don't know if it's if malicious intent is behind it. I'm not sure.
mm-hmm.
But people will ask me, "Can you post this? Can you do this? Can you do that?" And then if I don't, they'll say, "Oh, don't nobody want to support me?" Or don't nobody, you start seeing the subs and all. So I just ignore it. But I do feel that way because I sometimes have to explain, like, I don't care. My brother-in-law, for example, he was selling some shit like some fucking Obama phones or something. I don't know what the fuck the nigga was selling.
Yeah.
Right. And he
Story
thought,
can't be good.
huh?
Any store that got Obama phones in it, it's not going to a positive place.
So he asked me to, like, oh, you big time now. That was what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, you big time now. And I was like, no. And so he asked me to post some, I have some stuff that I want you to post. I'm going to send you some samples of some stuff, whatever. And I said, well, it has to make sense. Like, I don't fix cars. I don't know nothing about cars. I can't get on here and start posting about car parts. And you think my people going to get on here and buy it.
Yeah.
They're not here for car parts for me. So it has to make sense.
Yeah.
So if it's along the lines of something that I would do, events that I would attend, stuff that I would wear, anything having to do with like relationship games, anything having to do with pertaining to me and Jamal or whatever, that would probably work. But if it's something random like camera equipment or something, they don't really care to get that from me.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to save you. And so, but a lot of people get upset with me and think, oh, you got all these followers now.
Right.
Now you don't want to post. Like, no, I don't want to waste your time or mine.
Yeah.
It's not going to go anywhere. Whatever numbers you think you're going to get back from this is going to be trash because they don't care about that. They're going to tap right through it. It's not going to work. And so I don't think they are really trying. I hope they're not trying to use me, but I get a lot of that. So
Have you ever given them have you ever been like, okay, well, here's my rate for posting something on my page?
somebody that I know,
Yeah. Because if they're, how would you benefit from that? From just,
yeah, I just,
Gotta put that rate out there.
I struggle with that. I struggle. I do
Gotta
struggle
put that
with
rate out there.
Because they didn't struggle to ask.
That's true, and I don't know. I struggle with that. Like I know I have to take care of me, but I'd be like, oh, I could just do it. Like when I used to live here, I was telling my mom like people would run me into the ground. Yeah. Can you give me a ride? Can you do this? Can you do it? And I would, in my brain, if Shayna is calling me asking me for something, she really needed because she got you went through all of these people to get to me. Yeah. You really need it, so I'm just gonna do it. That's kind of how my brain works. But I know that that's not the case all the time. So I struggle with that. It's something I got to work on.
But
you got to start shutting that down. Like,
definitely got to do that.
I respect it though because me and you had that conversation.
Did we?
Me and you had the conversation in the first show.
Oh yeah.
We had the conversation in the first show, and because at that time I was trying to figure out how can I market this to different people, right? And me and you had that conversation because I asked you. I'm still unfamiliar. This is I'm unfamiliar with this type of territory. I always felt, and I've come up with what I would call it knowledge that you can't get everything for free. You can't get everything for free, especially when you're trying to build something. And when me and you had that conversation, and you was like, "Hey, man, I get paid for this." And so I'm like, "Oh shit." I didn't feel any type of way about it. I'm like, "Oh shit, well, educate me on this." Yeah, because it was something that I didn't know and I didn't understand. So that is another lane that now I have knowledge to. You really gotta, you know what I'm saying?
So just for some insight, the standard that now this is not what everybody does. And I'm not saying these are my rates either, but I've gone through a lot of classes and a lot of research to find out like what type of rate would you charge for certain things, right? Yeah. And so what I've come to, like, I've gotten all of this information, and most of the time, the people I've interacted with are charging $100 per 1,000 followers, right? So on Instagram, I have 16,000 followers. So if you want me to post something, technically, if I charge you $100, it'll be $1,600 for you to, for me to do that for you. I ain't gonna charge nobody $1,600 for a post, but they kind of average it out to that. So that's why you see small accounts like they have maybe like 2,000 followers and stuff. They getting paid too. A lot of them are, if they doing the stuff, they're getting paid too because they have a rate card. It's called a rate card. And I mean, most people will give you deals. Like I'll post 3 story slides, for you and a feed post or a reel or whatever for this bundle. And I give it for this. I give it to you for this rate. Most of the time, that's how it works.
But see, with you, it's legit. And I think through you, I started following this one lady. And she said, like, on multiple occasions, she says, when y'all are trying to push something to these influencers, you got to look at the engagement. And I think that's what holds you above a lot of these people. Because a lot of these people be having followers, but a lot of them be, like, bought. Yeah. A lot of them be, like, scam pages, and they be pushing themselves as they'll market you some shit. But when you see them post something, there is no engagement, there is no one sharing it, there is none of that. So basically, they just out here like getting.
It's a bunch of Indians from India. It is.
Niggas be on Facebook buying likes. I be like, whoa, it's tough out here.
You can buy stuff on Facebook. People on
buy likes on Facebook.
Yes, you can.
It's tough out here.
Yes, you can.
So I see those pages on Instagram and stuff. But they come and they'll say, "Do you want to buy?" And I delete and block them. But I didn't know you could do that on Facebook. That's wild.
Yeah, you can definitely do it.
Birthday post.
You can buy likes on Facebook.
Yes,
you can buy whatever. Like, any platform.
I only see the graphic artists on Facebook.
I've seen it on.
Facebook. If you know how to manipulate like it's a guy on Facebook. He's on my friends list. If ever he be like, "Hey man, I can get this more posts. I can get this more likes. I can get more people on your lives. I can get more." Like he don't be trying to charge me because he legit fuck with what I do. But I've seen it. Like, how the fuck did you just do that? You know what I'm saying? Like he will just randomly like, "Hey, watch this," and then he'll send me a screenshot. I'm like, how the fuck you just did that? Like, I ain't touched that post in 3 weeks.
That's not true engagement though. So let's say if you have
it's facts. It's not true engagement. That's why it don't make no sense. Like you could turn my live up to 100 people, right? Where it look like it's 100 people watching me at one time. But if they're not engaging, you know what I'm saying? If it's a bunch of bots, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I always look when I see them
numbers.
When I see them, I always touch that. I always touch that eyeball. Like how many people really watching this live? Like it says 5, but it's only me and one other nigga on this live.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Well, none of that shit matters to me anymore. I don't care about the followers. I don't care about the subscribers. I don't care about the likes you get. It's about the engage. How much engagement do you get? That is numero uno. How much engagement you get?
Yeah.
I was just talking to Dante Wilson about that, like the backside of Instagram and analytics and all that stuff, like, and having the numbers, because that's really what these companies be looking for. Like when I get home, I have a luxury apartment community in like one of the affluent areas in Houston. They reached out to me to come and tour because they want people to come move in.
Yeah.
And so I have to go do that when I get home. But they asked me for all kinds of stuff on the back end of Instagram. They needed to see how many people are viewing my stories, what my engagement rates are, reach, impressions, all of that. They want to know all of that before they go. I'm gonna pay you if you don't have the numbers.
Yeah.
On the front, I can see it looks this way, or you have all these followers, and some posts may not get the push. You may have 200 likes on it because a lot of people didn't see it, but on like you said, you watch stories all the time. Yeah. That's where the numbers are right now.
So how was your experience with the Sonder? Wasn't it Sonder that you had? The singer? No, Sonder. Isn't that like the Airbnb?
Oh, Sextant.
Sextant. Okay. I'm thinking Sonder, but Sextant. How was that?
That was good.
Yeah.
All of the, I'm trying to see. I stayed.
Sextant, like real sexting?
No, it's like an Airbnb type of thing.
Oh, okay.
It's called Sextant Stays.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Shit, man.
I'm about to look over there. The name I said it like I just absolutely knew.
Shit, like, it's sexy. I know what the fuck is going on. But the Airbnb shit tricky. The Airbnb we had in motherfucking New Orleans. Like Candyman got killed in that motherfucker.
I tried to get y'all into the Sextant. But when I talked to him, it was too late.
Yeah, but that shit right there.
That's Candyman house. We was in that mug.
Y'all wasn't over there, was it? Y'all wasn't over there?
We was over there, boy. Hey, niggas was like, hey, that's where the projects was at right there.
You stay living life on the edge when you go to New Orleans.
Shit. Them projects right there.
Them roads, it looked like it was the living dead was coming up from the bottom. I mean, it was crazy.
But yeah, I'm sorry, everybody.
It was good. So they have properties in New Orleans, Miami, and it's one other city I can't remember. But all of them are beautiful. If I know if you want something that's clean, that's gonna be up to the standard, I stay with them every time. So I actually reached out to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one thing I learned, you can't just be on social media and think the companies are going to come to you. You have to build portfolio. So let's say if I want to, I want a partnership or collaboration with Dawn Soap.
Okay. I'm
going to keep posting about how this soap has cleaned my dishes better than all the previous things that I used. Yeah. I'm posting it. I'm tagging them. And then after a while, I'll reach out to them. Or if they hit me first, I'll say, hey, I love your product. I want to work with you, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of what I did with Sextant. Okay. I stay here all the time. I'm always in New Orleans. I come here all the time.
Dunkin' Donuts. That's where I was going.
Where we at with that?
She left Dunkin' Donuts. She on something else. She on Dutch Bros.
How the fuck? Oh, is that why we went?
She on Dutch Bros.
I think that was before she had.
I was telling Whitey about Dutch Bros.
This morning, yeah.
I want to go. I'm leaving. I'm going when I leave here. I ain't playing.
Dutch Bros.
No, what? Some shit I had.
You definitely didn't have the right thing.
And you like sweet drinks.
I asked the lady, I'm like, what's your most popular drink? She was like,
don't ask that. You gotta ask somebody else.
Golden Eagle, is that what
That's what I do, but I get mine with extra caramel. She didn't make it right.
Caramel, tell them caramel all around.
Yep.
Caramel all around.
What? I miss over here.
Hey, listen. She said, you like sweet drinks? I said, literally and figuratively.
Hey, listen. Spit's been sneaking in me for the last few episodes, and I swear to God, every time I go back and listen, I die laughing. Oh my God!
So with the partnership, with sexting. Is it still ongoing, or was that just a one time?
Fingers crossed. So what they told me is that they initially wanted me to go to Miami.
Yeah.
And I was unable to get to Miami. I don't know what happened. I was unable to get to Miami, but I was like, well, I'm gonna be back in New Orleans, so I'll just do it again in New Orleans. Yeah. And so we set it up, and that's when I did the video. So they told me that they still want to get me to Miami, but that they would get. I think they said, what quarter are we in? I think they said fourth quarter of the year, so I might be going.
Okay, so like fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you talk about the numbers for people out there that's trying to build something, how often do you put all your numbers together?
I don't do it very often anymore. I used to when I first started. I used to do it a lot. Now for me, it's okay. Like I said, I can't do two things at once.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at the numbers, then I started to feel like this ain't really me. The stuff I'm putting out doesn't feel like I feel like I'm acting, and that's not what worked in the beginning. I'm not changing that. So I just stopped really looking, and I just started posting what I want to post when I want to post it. And I know that people like, if I'm not on there for a while, they be like, "Hey, are you okay? What you doing today?" Like they literally want to see me when I wake up and just what I'm doing. I was like, I sat in my drawers all day today. What did you watch? What did you like? Y'all dead ass? Like okay, so I have to just try to remember to.
Yeah, because your to-do list was a thing. Like that was a thing.
They love my to-do list.
When you said you didn't do something, like everybody was sad, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, why are they sad that she didn't do it? Like,
but you know, we're in the culture where you want to see what other people are doing. Yeah. Like you just want to see it.
I'm not why
we living in the
figure out your to-do list. Like,
yeah,
why?
That's how
it's a real life version of the Sims.
Yeah. It just I don't know. They love it when I come here because most of the people only know about the strip. Yeah. I'm like, I drove past that mug coming from the airport, but
trenches for real.
Woodridge, nigga.
I showed him the block the last time I was here. I showed him like my grandma's street.
Even Woodridge.
It was like, ooh. God damn. Like,
let me just say that plate you posted yesterday, that make me want to go to Darla's. Like, I'm about to go.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Yeah,
shout out to Darla.
I'm about to go because it's a restaurant. It's her family's restaurant.
When are we going?
Oh, soon.
Yeah, I literally just left there. My whole family was there for breakfast, and I just left. I was supposed to. Sorry, Kobe. I know I told you I wasn't going, but I went anyway. My bad. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I didn't know. I didn't know I was going.
Kobe, man.
I didn't know I was going, but we just left there.
Yeah, it looks the way she poured the syrup. Now I see why people is like, what you been doing? What you eat today? Because she poured the syrup on there. I was like, oh my God.
My mama was in the background like, why you got the phone so close to me? And I was like,
can you relax? I'm creating content right now.
I'm at work.
How does it feel to go from a thing where like this is something I did for fun, but now it's turned into a job, a career? Like, how does it feel to transition from that to that?
I'm learning a lot. Doing it for fun. I didn't realize it was this hard.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it's hard, and people. I was telling my dad, like people look at it as if, oh, you just on social media all day.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard work. Like when I was out yesterday, I was dancing with my family. Just having to remember to put my phone up and get little clips and make sure that I edit the clips while I'm there to post them like live, like because otherwise I would be posting them today.
Yeah.
And so it's hard, but I like to do it, so I try not to get too deep into the fact that it's work. Like I just your aunt told me if as soon as it starts feeling like work, stop doing it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Does that take away from some of your life moments? Like, I can't sit here and just enjoy the fact that I'm with my family. I have to, because this is what I choose to do for a career. I have to pick up my phone. I have to engage on social media. I can't just enjoy the moments. Does it feel like that?
Sometimes, but I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna work myself to death. Like people feel like a lot of times, and you posted like a lot of people feel like I have to keep going. If I'm resting, then I'm not creating. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I take my time. If I didn't post on Thursday at all, I posted that I was here in town, and then I was with my family. I spent the time with my family, and then I posted yesterday. and I haven't really posted this morning either. I do it when I want it, when I feel like it. Yeah. I'm not gonna force myself to do it if I don't feel like it. Only time I force myself is if I have already gotten paid to do something and I gotta do it by this deadline. Other than that, no. I'm just doing it because I feel like it.
Yeah, that's how I am. You know, I was telling the fellas all the time, like, you know, people like the drunk spins and, when I be going out and shit. But I feel like, I call it like dance for me boy vibes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like if I feel like I have to put on, even though if I really don't want to, that's when you're going to get a shitty me. It is, I mean, you know what I mean? I be trying to fight it, but I just can't. Like what people see from me is always authentic. If I'm enjoying myself, I'm really fucking enjoying myself. And as far as like this goes, it never became work for me because I always got days for it, right? So Monday and Tuesday is really when I'm dedicated to the show. That's when I'm going back, I'm watching them, I'm getting shit for them, I'm on the internet. Talking shit on the internet for me builds anticipation for this. It always comes back to this. Wednesday, we record. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm kind of like, I'll say some shit here and there, but because if my mind is always focused on this, I have no room to live. And if I'm not living, I can't create. Because living is where I get my experiences. And if I ain't experiencing nothing, I'm going to keep coming in here and I'm going to keep saying the same shit over and over and over. And that's for anybody out there, got to take some time away from it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to. And I just got days for it. I'll never go weeks and shit without touching it, but I have days specific for this. Yeah. And then after that, it's kind of like, hey, it's gonna, you know what I mean? It's going to do what it do.
Yeah. That's how I do mine. I get tired some days and I be like, yeah, I'm not going to be on here like, so what y'all doing today? Like, I really don't care that day. So
yeah, I need a break. A mental break. Yeah.
Shout out. We gotta start doing that for our kids. Why you think we don't do that for our kids though?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, mental health days and shit. We don't really. We be so.
Who is we? Because I'm I'm an advocate.
Most parents, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? How much pain went into that perfect attendance, and who was it for?
Who you know that had a perfect attendance?
Parents be, especially in when they be little, parents be liking the little awards and shit. But I don't really see, like, I couldn't imagine going to school every day.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of parents do that because they probably can't afford childcare and they have to go to work. So it's like, I know that you have to be here I know that you can be here for this specific window.
Yeah.
So I need you to go here so that I can take care of you at home.
These kids soft. These latchkey kids. Look, nigga.
For real.
But it's different now.
Don't open this door for nobody.
For real.
Cereal in there, but lonely meat in there.
Yeah.
Don't touch the stove.
But kids, they be on fucking TikTok looking at different trends that's happening and stuff and fucking house up. Like, it be some crazy stuff.
Oh, man, we was latchkey kids. We was different, though.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have all that information either. Like, all we had to do was just lock the door and just sit there.
19 sex offenders living on my block. Mom would have a fucking clue. Not a clue. Now, all them niggas live in that shit nuts.
Yeah, I used to be like that, like under every no circumstance are you staying home. I used to be like that. And then I was kind of like, you know what? I ain't really tripping. Especially as they get older. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as long as shit ain't,
You used to be like that with your kids? Like, they had to go to school
under any circumstance. But for me growing up, I had a different experience with school. Like, school for me, I looked at the great people. And I know it's good because, everybody got A's and shit. And then that's super cool. But for me, you having all these A's and shit didn't mean you were smart. It just mean you were great at memorizing things.
And did the work. That's it.
Now, you have zero life experiences, though. So these motherfuckers get into real life and then they struggling. Like, we don't get no life
in school.
knowledge in school.
Yeah.
It's kind of just we go to school for great memory.
It depends though.
All our experiences came from outside of the classroom.
Unless you took home ec.
Home ec was a motherfucker. I failed home ec. Man. I failed home ec like a motherfucker.
I don't know if I agree though.
School was fun for me.
I don't know if I agree. Like because you got to see who people were inside the classroom. Like you might see who the cool kids were, or the cliques outside of the classroom, but you didn't find out who motherfuckers really was. And so you got inside the classroom. Like, okay, this nigga really can't read out loud. So, you know what I mean? This might.
Yeah, but what does that mean when it comes to life though? Everybody likes to clown on Floyd, but he is one of the richest people in the world, right? I mean, he's one of the richest people in the country. So yes. What does that mean
he had
life?
A super specialized skill. Like, you're not gonna meet up. There's only so many Floyds you're gonna meet.
So does your school, does being good in school meaning
it can?
I'm just memorizing home. I'm just memorizing shit.
Sometimes it depends on what school you go to. Because sometimes it may necessarily not be what I'm learning inside this classroom, but who I meet inside these classrooms. Like, a lot of, like, as we're learning as adults, a lot of it comes down to who you know.
It's a fact.
So if I you know what I'm saying, if I'm in an honors class with a bunch of kids who are smart, and you go on to become a CEO of a company, or something of that nature, then if I know you, that's a connection I have. Like, it's not necessarily what I learned in this class.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Okay, so to go on to college, then you went, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of y'all went, right? The majority of people that I've talked to that went to college says the networking that they got from college is far superior than what they actually went to college for.
That's a fact.
I agree with that.
So, again, my question is school, the way it's currently constructed, really important?
I don't know about where it's currently, like, I felt like I experienced life in school, but that's because I didn't experience school. Like, I didn't do shit in school.
You went there to be social.
Like, I went there to be social. Like, I went there to meet people, to shake their hands, and what's going on after school, what we doing after school. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially high school, I was like, if you driving in high school, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So Vegas got the bitches. Okay, we going to Vegas after this. You know what I'm saying?
After lunch, baby.
You know, like, it was like,
Vegas had the bitches.
We going to Vegas. Like, nigga, whatever Vegas got going on this Friday, whatever team they're playing, whatever, we're going there. That's what we going.
Yeah,
so
I had some bitches too, but
Cheyenne did too. Cheyenne did too, but
they was more likely.
You can find them on 40 Block.
Yeah.
Wow, wait, what?
It was more likely to end up in handcuffs after the game.
Wait, what? All I heard was 40 Block.
Cheyenne had city girls, man.
I was not a city girl.
No, we didn't talk. Y'all,
not city
older.
girls, because Carisha fuck with Diddy. You talking about fuck nigga free girl?
Scam.
It was a school full of them.
A beautiful one.
That's crazy.
She said she don't drink water.
Yes.
I cannot get past that. Every time I see her, I think about her saying she don't drink water.
Who?
Carisha.
She's the one who said she didn't drink water.
Oh, I know.
And she would beat her.
God.
She would beat her.
That's
She would beat her kid if he was gay. She dated Kodak. Yeah, nigga.
I cannot imagine.
I swear, like, y'all were talking about how y'all don't
What
pay
school
attention.
she went to?
Who said they don't do celebrity stuff and had all the celebrity information?
Ivan.
Okay, so I really don't be knowing. I was like, dang, you let me down.
I didn't know she
You
dated.
let me down. You had a lot of information and you said you did.
No, I know.
I didn't know she dated Kodak, but I really, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young Miami guy.
I can't imagine what her pee smell like.
That's all right.
Never drink water.
That's all right.
You know it's the color of apple juice.
That gotta hurt after a while.
I like that 9 to 5 pussy though.
That's not 9 to 5.
9 to 5. That's taint.
Well, I'm in it. I'm looking at
That's
her.
landfill.
That's amazing.
She looks amazing. That's all I care about.
I think she might be better than Saweetie. I had Saweetie up there, but I think she might be.
Sweetie.
How do we get here?
I don't know.
But see, Young Miami is beautiful and she talk like Project Pat. That's dope to me.
Huh?
Yeah,
She got an accent.
She got the
Miami.
How did you get somebody from California?
You want a fine chick that talks like Project Pat?
How?
Why not? You working up a tall.
Oh my God!
You hit it from the back.
Y'all want to see them
Hit
trenches?
it from the back tall. Like,
that's
what?
where we go
That's
during
crazy.
hurricane season. We go to
Where?
Memphis.
Memphis?
That's where Jamal.
But you say he got family out there.
His entire family is there. Everybody except for his mom and his sister.
How do he stay?
I watch the same juking video. Wifey be like, why do you keep watching this?
Oh my God.
I watch the same juking
tired of hearing
videos
that.
over
Jamal too.
and over
Jamal too.
and over.
I heard Memphis
and
was
over.
dirty.
You heard Memphis was dirty?
They got
I mean, Northtown dirty.
Don't do that.
In part.
It's in parts. It's a lot of parts that are, I mean,
Every time I see Memphis, it's dirty though. Every time
you see
Vegas,
hood niggas from Memphis, right? Okay.
Facts.
Where you think they at?
How do
it seems like all of it is outside of Beale Street.
Yeah, they be out there tussling.
Nah, it's not. All of it is not dirty.
They be tussling.
how do Jamal Jamal still stays in like a box outside of you being who you became on TikTok or whatever? Like that nigga still like.
And that's weird for me because Jamal was that nigga in high school.
He stabbed
Oh
me.
God,
Jamal
please
stabbed
no.
me.
Jamal was that nigga in high school. So it's weird to me.
He
you know
don't
what
like
I'm
he
saying?
don't. That nigga stays out, but he knows
Yeah,
the
no, you
world.
know
Like
what?
he
Yeah,
knows
hold on.
everybody, but he
Yeah,
stays
tell
in
me
a
about
box.
that.
He stabbed me.
That was
Nah,
weird
we're
to
not
me.
here for that. We're not here
No,
to tell
I-
your business. Tell business.
No, I just want to know who he
man,
was.
that's the homie.
Because I'm gonna tell you a story. I just want to know who he was. But I don't. He is. I don't know. I don't want to say he's shy. He's not shy, but he. I don't know. Like once you know him, everybody's like, "Oh, he's so quiet." I'm like, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
But you just have to know him, and once you know him, then he's super
Reserved.
goofy.
Let me use the word reserved.
He's a man of few words. I'll say that. Now, yes, but he just I don't know. I don't know how he stays in there. He's
stays in
cool
a
with
box.
playing the
stabbed me.
background.
He
He's
stabbed
cool
me.
with that.
He stabbed me.
stabbed me.
He's definitely cool with
Some
that.
niggas want to be stabbed, man. Everybody don't want that.
Jamal, I
spotlight.
think it was Jamal, the homie Chris.
Clary?
Yup. Jamal, the homie Chris. Jeremy.
Mhm.
And Diamond. Probably Diamond. But we all stay in the
Diamond.
same neighborhood. Diamond goes by
Diamond J?
yeah. We was all in the same neighborhood.
Oh,
We all grew up together.
I used to call him Pearl. Well, I still call him
I
Pearl.
thought the nigga was lived in. I thought he was from like
We used
the
to
way
say
he rep
was,
L.A. I thought he was always like. I didn't know he went to school here.
we used to say he was
The little rapper nigga, right?
Yeah.
The nigga that do music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diamond stayed right off of Scott Robinson.
right across the street from me.
I always thought he was from L.A.
His people still over there.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, we used to call him a light skinned whale because he had that ball spot on top of his head. You know
Y'all
who
out
else
of
we-
line. Y'all out of line. Y'all out of
And
line.
then you gonna bring it up.
Do he still got that?
Don't laugh at
Ball spot
Pearl.
at the top.
He had a how old was he the ball spot?
We was all in high school.
He had a ball spot.
But those were like the cool kids.
So tell me about this Jamal being that nigga. What do you mean by that?
He wasn't bald then,
He was getting bitches, is what he trying to say. What I'm trying to say.
and then she snatched him up.
Took his cool from me.
I didn't take his cool.
Took his cool from me.
I didn't take his cool. So Jamal, how he did that? He tried to play. Yeah, he plays the Jamal's so sweet. He's
Yeah.
I'm so sweet himself into somebody's drawers. That's how he did that.
Oh
So,
man, he did what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, he got me.
Mm.
It's all right.
Hey man, ain't nothing like you so sweet, and then they pull their panties off.
Oh well.
No, yes. Tank is tart down.
See?
Oh my God.
See?
Ain't nothing like it, boy.
You got to stop exposing yourself, bro. You know they starting to
That's why I
peep
said,
you.
man,
I ain't in
They
that no
starting
more.
to peep it.
I ain't in that no
You
more.
got to stop doing that on the show. They
Now-
starting to get you.
Now I'm
Starting to get you, right?
They starting to get in.
No man, now
And you know it's bad because they started to decipher through my shit and be like, no, Ivan is really the
They starting
the one.
to, they
that
starting to
nigga,
get
Ivan's the
it.
one.
Listen,
They starting to peep it.
I'm not on this. You so sweet no more.
They
though.
keep getting you you keep getting the scumbag award. You keep showing they be thinking you the good person. Do you say
I am a good person.
Okay.
I had to
Ebony
fuck
just
it.
helped us expose
I
it
just-
again. You said
I won't-
there's nothing like it. It did. So you scumbag.
I just want Ivan to experience good love because the next time he falls in love and his heart get broken, he probably gonna come in here with a grill.
We probably need to be standing at the stratosphere.
We got one of them
If
already.
Ivan fall in love and his heart get broken, go to the stratosphere. We got to make sure he don't make it to the top. We don't know what the
It's gonna take Ivan hella long to drop.
Oh, don't do my friend like that.
He got the weight. He might come down like a comet.
Oh, you got the Bilal necklace on and you feeling it today, huh? They came in here with the Bilal necklace on. He got drugs.
Oh no. He's taking his chakras.
Oh my God.
Homie got on olive shorts though. Olive. He got on olive shorts. Like, what do you say to that? We got here with olive shorts on.
Coming down like a comet.
That's nuts. That's what we doing. Oh, good.
It don't be me. It be spins. Either way.
A little hard, ain't you?
Motherfucking crater, boy. God dang.
Oh, you took the V out your neck. You laughing extra hard today. He said, I'm gonna put this collarbone away today and laugh hard. That's nuts.
Crater, boy, the apocalypse. That crater go big the motherfucker, boy. Don't miss him.
Y'all need help.
It don't be me. I swear.
It's a terrorist attack.
Listen, it be your own people. That man, he really thought he was doing something last night. This is what you get today.
Hey man, it is what it
It
is.
is what it
Somebody
is.
gotta be the bad guy.
I mean, you want to be married again?
Absolutely, I want to be married again. Absolutely. Who don't?
I don't know.
Shit,
A lot of people.
That other one ain't count because that was only 90 days.
Say, nigga, you done did it twice.
I'm still on probation. Yeah.
that other one ain't
It's a
count.
How
trial.
long y'all been married?
I was legit 90 days.
Oh,
That's what it is.
How long have y'all been married?
Just a year.
A year and some change.
And some, yeah. Ivan was our best man.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But it wasn't nothing like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
I
been
know
no
y'all
pressure. It's just kind of.
Good. I was gonna ask y'all that because people always ask. They used to say, "Oh, you know, the first year is the hardest year." I was like, not when you've been together forever.
The hard part is.
That shit was tough.
Wow.
I would say the first. I would say the
Speak for
first. I
yourself.
would say the first couple months. The first couple months was tough, and that was just because I always like to. I don't like to feel stuck. Right.
Okay.
I don't like to feel stuck. Like I always need a way.
It's not
out of
about
something.
stuck. It's you have a hard time adapting to change.
Yes, I do, and I
that's
felt like I
not-
didn't have an out. So when we would argue, we would really argue, and it's like, fuck, I can't just pick up my shit and leave. Like I gotta fucking talk to her. I can't just leave.
You couldn't do that before you got married.
No, really, I really can't leave now. Like, shit.
Nah, you can't leave.
Start thinking
now.
about the consequences.
Listen, if she get drunk, she start telling the truth. You don't want to leave this woman over here.
Hey,
Well, look, he know, boy.
What
Look.
happened? What
Yeah, with that
Well, dude, you must not remember last night.
No, I'm sure it was embarrassing.
Fuck. Oh my
I
god.
already know. I don't want to
I
talk
missed
about
that.
12 hours
anybody.
ago.
Huh?
How you don't remember that was 12 hours ago?
Yeah, I don't know
What's the
anything
first-
about that lady.
Ivan, what's the first question I asked you?
I
You
didn't.
drinking?
Why you be drinking?
I know I have to stop because I was like, no.
You don't remember none of that from last night?
I remember I talked to you a lot. I know we talked a lot, but I don't know all that we talked about.
What
But
be
it's
in your
but it be
alcohol?
the same thing though. My story has been the same. I said, if me and this man ever get a divorce, I'm gonna be bitter. I'm gonna be bitter as fuck. I'm giving him.
I don't know what. I don't know. Comedy and alcohol don't mix with her.
Not at all.
I'm just being honest.
She
Oh,
over
for fucking two, bro.
What happened?
What'd she say?
She was talking so fucking
missed
loud. Oh, it ain't funny, huh? Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
She said, oh. See how I feel, huh? God. Hey, real fucking
Oh,
Cause she ain't the difference between the difference between me and her. The difference between me and her is a lot of the shit that we see, I don't care about. I truly don't care about it. But she like, I care.
I get so
Nah,
mad.
she be hot.
I'll be so mad because the reason why I feel that way is because he does so much for so many people, and I don't expect people to be kissing his ass. You know what I mean? I don't think that they should be like, oh, you did this for me, but don't talk shit about what I confided. And you know, I've confided in you. Don't take that and weaponize my pain. Like I do not like that. That shit gets on. I get mad about that.
I'm glad I
feel
don't be
that
knowing nobody's shit.
on
I
a
don't be
personal
knowing nothing until like last minute.
Yeah, I don't
I don't be knowing none of that.
I feel like because he's so genuine, and I'm not just saying that because he's my husband, but he's very genuine with the love that he gives to people. So it's like to see somebody kind of take, and he doesn't open up to everybody. So I'm like, yeah, I'm mad. I don't like that.
Yeah, man.
But I don't remember being loud like
You
that.
let it be known.
Oh my God.
Man, you loud.
I just remember her going from over there to closer to us. So I was like, okay, I didn't know what was going on there. Like, I'm glad I did.
Shit, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. She kept getting louder. I said, oh shit. That's why I had to turn her over.
Have you been shadow boxing lately? You better start brushing up on your skills.
Shit, man. Shit, I just don't be. I don't be tripping, man. I promise myself. I would never let myself become a weirdo with this shit. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I know can't nobody do what I do, and I'm okay with that. But I would be lying if I said I don't see or I know when people are trying to use and abuse what we've built. And there are a few people that I confide in on how I feel about the situation. And when I do feel like you're using that, and people only really use it when they feel like they're really, really doing something. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that's when it's like, oh, well, shit. So I often don't give like, you know what I mean, the whole story on things.
Yeah.
I remember me and you talked about a past situation. And I remember you was like, man, Dante, man, why you don't just stand up for yourself?
Right.
But I'll be...
You fight it all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
I really don't even give a... I don't be caring that much.
Do it be hard for you to confide in people though? Like
Listen,
Fuck
yeah.
I think I've had probably a conversation with Ebony probably before, maybe a conversation with Ivan. But
shit, I come up, man. Shit.
It'd be hard. Like expect like if I don't talk to you on a regular or you're not in my normal like communication,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck how close you get to me. I'm not talking to you about shit.
Yeah.
Like you got to be in my normal communication. Like I'm not gonna say like a phone call or something, but like we communicate normally, or you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, what the people that I was, it was kind of like constant communication. But there are things that I really don't care about. But power only heightens what people already are. I just don't like it because, well, shit. If we was doing that, then the shit that we built, I could have been shitting on everybody with. Mm-hmm. Yet I'm still using. We're 4 years in. I'm still using our platform to highlight other people. Still, I don't have to do that.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And so when people start getting, you know what I mean, weird with the shit and be all arrogant and all, you know.
Do you ever feel like it's a moment like, maybe I need to show y'all this shit is real? Like, I don't think you do.
Nah, because I still got, what's real to me is when I open my doors.
No,
you know
I'm saying like as far as like, okay, when it comes to podcast shit, right? Like you said, we've been doing this for 4 years. Mm-hmm. And I tell people all the time, like, it's easier for me to talk now because of views, because I've been here 4 years. Mm-hmm. And then, like, I think we didn't seen the shit that you hear major celebrities talk about just with us. People taking our content.
Yeah.
People using us for clout. Like every aspect that you would hear a Joe Budden or other motherfuckers talk about, I think we've experienced it, and not only on a local level, like not only just this only happened in Vegas, like no, like nigga, we didn't went on Twitter and it's been motherfuckers way on the East Coast and took our content. And it's like, god damn. So is it ever like a time like, you know what, I'm gonna stop playing with y'all and show y'all that I'm in this for the long run. Like, you know, like I don't think you have to be into it just for the monetary value of what could come, but to show like this is really what's gonna feed my family.
I think people already kind of know that. Like we're probably the most consistent out here. There's only one Views.
Facts.
And I'm a student of this, and I know, like how we just experienced a couple of weeks ago, there are still a whole other levels that we haven't reached yet. Mm-hmm. Where we are right now, I'm too focused on what we are building to shit on somebody else, and I'm not there yet. Mm-hmm. But when everybody's always talking about putting on for the city and doing what we do, we have been doing that. Right. When I started these shows, when we started these shows, we were putting on other acts. It wasn't just about. It has never been just about Views. Mm-hmm. That is the epitome of putting on for the city. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking the walk without talking the shit. Views is backed, and Views, y'all see Views the way it is because of black women. There's a black woman on this show that probably has the biggest voice out of all of us when she gets some alcohol in her system.
Oh,
I'm not. But that to me is walking the walk. You can't debate that.
Yeah.
I don't have to shit on nobody to say these things. You know what I mean?
You'll also see that in the long run. Like if you're doing the work, you don't really have to say much of anything because you'll see they'll start falling off around you, and then you'll end up being the only one left.
Now I would be lying though if I said sometimes. You know, we had these conversations. I do talk to Ivan at times about it, and I normally don't give him the whole story. Sometimes, more than the majority of the time. So sometimes it probably does come off as if I'm hating or something, but it be underlying shit. It'd be like, man, this is why. You know what I'm saying? So yesterday, we was having a conversation. We always having a conversation, but it wasn't until recently where it was like, hey, man, these are actually genuine conversations. You know what I'm saying? When we lost that venue for this last show, I was going through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so to really try to put on what we doing, because I do care about this shit, to finally see, and I'm happy as a motherfucker, but to finally see some shit that I believed in blow up like that, I was genuinely happy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
But to use that to try to kind of kick down what propelled you to that was a slap in the face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not even just about that situation. There's a lot of niggas out here doing that.
Oh yeah.
I don't never think you need to like tear down the next motherfucker to come up. Like I never think that. But I think like being here for as long as we've been here, right? I think like that conversation with Hen really changed a lot for me. Like talking to Hen changed a lot for me. Because Hen basically saying like, huh? The what? No.
Oh God.
That shit was hilarious. Shout out to the monkeys that's fucking and whatever, Tarzan. Basically him saying like, I have all this information and I've been a part of all this and I've done all this and I've watched everybody climb over me.
Yeah.
Was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because you genuinely show love all the time.
Yeah.
And then to be the nigga that's like, I just don't want to be the old nigga that's talking about what could have happened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Because being climbed over.
Because I never took I never took the chance. Like I never did what I should have did when the moment was mine.
Yeah.
Instead, I kept on like being genuine to other motherfuckers, and then they taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
So I'll say the difference is between me and Hen and whoever else.
Yeah.
There is nobody, Twitter or not, in real life that can talk the shit I do.
Agreed.
That's one. Two, there is nobody dedicated to their platform and the way it moves like I am. I can what I've seen now. I'm not saying that there aren't people out there, because I can give the blueprint to everybody. Our grandmas coming up used to give us all the recipes. There's only one person that can make it like she can, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that don't bother me. And then what I have started to see is that it's some weirdo niggas out here that can climb over us briefly, but then at some point they're exposed and he come back down until that shit is dead. It doesn't bother me no more. And then at the end of the day, say if this doesn't work out, what we've done with it, I'm okay with. There are shit and there's people that I've talked to that I never thought I would talk to. You couldn't tell me that we will be talking to these people 4 years ago. I wasn't even thinking about this. The things that I've accomplished, now it's getting to a point that my children are getting. Dad, what you doing? Now all of a sudden everybody spins. You know what I mean? This is something my kids might. Now all of a sudden this is something my kids might take over. You know what I'm saying? It's a legacy thing to me. You know what I'm saying? I might not even be here for the bag, but it ain't just gonna be a bag. Whoever get it is gonna get that motherfucker. And it is what it is. If there's somebody genuine that climbs over us, I'm here for it. But a lot of these niggas is weirdos.
That's true. But it be the weirdos though. Like I think like that. I think that's my like. And I'm not saying we need to do none of that, right? I'm just saying like inexperience of just looking at entertainment, right? Mm-hmm. It's always the weirdos though. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, damn, like it's always the motherfuckers that's not genuine. Like I remember talking to Ehhbee probably years ago when your TikTok first, probably like last year when TikTok first started. I'm like, same shit. Like you can charge, you can do certain shit, and then just continuously being a genuine person. And sometimes you be like, damn. And then the weirdos make it, and then you get niggas that have the conversation that you mad at the weirdos. Like now it's like, nigga, what you think was gonna happen?
Yeah. All the people that I follow, and me and Ehhbee had this conversation all the time. I'll be like, who do you get your, I ask you like, who you get your inspiration from? All the people that I follow, all the podcasts that I listen to, are genuine in their own right. I would have never started. Combat Jack probably got the best one-on-one interviews ever. RP to him. No fuck shit. Corey Holcomb is a comedian, probably the biggest podcast, one of the biggest in the country. And he talks shit about everybody. Mm-hmm. He's not the biggest comedian, but when it comes to who they want to listen to, they're going to him.
Facts.
I love academics. Do I think he does some shit that's not cool? Yes, but he's very educated on what the fuck he's doing. He's coming out to be one of the smart ones, unfortunately.
Yeah, he do a lot of shit though.
A lot of these niggas that's weirdos and like shout out to them. It's a space for everybody. What I do not like, I'm okay with somebody taking my shit. I'm okay with somebody doing whatever the fuck what I don't like is the people that if I confide in you and then you turn around and use that as a sword, now I'm feeling some type of
No, that's whole shit.
Everybody else I don't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't confide in everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because your pain turns into somebody else's sword. To be honest.
Or entertainment.
And that has never been my get down.
That's why I don't really talk to many people anymore because of that very reason. Stuff like that.
I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, shit, fuck them.
Facts. I feel like I don't confide in nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Well, I'm gonna keep calling you.
Like I got my few people that I talk to, and then like when they hear me or whatever, like we can conversate. But for the most part,
I ain't like that, man. Like I said, when I you know, me and wifey, I always clown her about being the picture taker and shit. And even when I gotta come home and I gotta yell and I gotta do all that shit, when I open my home doors, man, I open my home doors. That's it. You know what I mean? All this shit get turned off. And then I'm ready again. I turn it back on, and then you know what I mean? Bop, 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 and that's it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know?
It's crazy when you think about. I was before we got here today. I was looking on my phone and like I made a conscious effort like this week to just like I'm gonna conserve my energy. I don't want to put my energy out on the internet all week. Like,
Yeah.
I just kind of want to. And I looked at my phone this morning. They said my usage was down 23%.
Man, that's a great feeling, ain't it?
Yeah, that shit nuts. Just like I'm not giving the internet all of my energy.
How do y'all see that shit? I don't ever pay that. No
You
attention.
You have an
You
Android.
have an Android.
Oh, okay.
But
Gotcha.
Ehhbee, man, give the people. This was cool, man. This was great. I wish you wasn't leaving. Tell people where
like,
they
get me outta here.
Give your people all your socials. I know you're getting up out of here.
Ehhbee on everything. EHHBEE. That's Instagram and TikTok.
I thought it was
that's
not an underscore. I thought it was underscore.
Is Twitter the same?
Oh, underscore on Twitter. I'm never there, but underscore Ehhbee
I knew it was
underscore.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm never on Twitter, so yeah.
I feel you.
That's unfortunate.
I used to be on Twitter in 2009 when it was really jumping.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
It was jumping in 2009.
Listen,
It was.
I'm
You
not
missed
getting
out.
into Twitter, but I'm definitely getting into TikTok
So
now.
I was talking about it.
Where can they find you?
Y'all can find me both on IG and Twitter at Shayna_Candy. That's SHAYNA _KANDIIM.
You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram, Young Al Bunny. That's YUNG_Al_Bunny. You can catch me on View 7 Network. You can catch me booing the unfunny niggas at y'all comedy show.
And on TMZ.
Boo! No, what? Knock it off. Boo, nigga.
Boo again.
Skinny Junior
Like a
7
G6.
Skinny Junior 777 on Instagram, Code 7 on YouTube, View 7 Network on YouTube. Yeah, that's me.
You can find me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. That's JUS Call Me Spence SPENC. You can follow the podcast pages on Twitter at Views from the 7, on Instagram at Views from the _7. And for the 3 of y'all still on Facebook, Views from the 7.